There's opportunities on all levels of government, local, state, and federal government. In order for you to basically propose to win, you have to submit a proposal. You have to respond to those particular opportunities. To land a contract is to propose to win government contracts. And you can't just stop with one. You have to continue, do this on a consistent basis, because the more you propose, the more chances you increase your opportunities of winning. The more chances of your opportunities of winning are, the more opportunities you have to land contracts. The more contracts you land, the more lucrative your business will be. Becoming the person, becoming the business, becoming qualified, preparing for government contracts. That is like the most significant step to actually winning government contracts, is doing the footwork, right? The footwork, of course, includes having the right business structure. What I mean is, in order to do business with the government, first you have to have a business. So you can't be doing it meaning landscaping or whatever it is that you're trying to sell to the government. You can't be doing it under the table. So you actually have to prepare yourself for winning. In order to win those contracts, you have to start a business. If you've already started a business, then there are certain elements and documentations within your business that you have to have in order to qualify for contracts. So government contracting for landscaping entrepreneurs. Hey, what's up and welcome. I am Dr. Karwanna D. Irving, and I help coaches, consultants, and high-level entrepreneurs scale their business with government contracts. And today I want to talk about landscaping, how you can actually land lucrative contracts doing business with the government in landscaping, right? So ideally, there are three ways. Here's three things and I want to welcome all you that are coming in. If you're in the landscaping space, let me know. If not, it does not matter, but this video is dedicated for those who are in the landscaping space. There's ideally three things that you need to do. Number one, the first thing you want to know on how to go get your money when it comes to the government is to prepare to win government contracts for landscaping. You need to prepare to win, right? Preparing is all about, so there's a concept that I love to use that I learned from my coaches called the be, do, have, which is the success formula, or the formula for success is to become the person who does a thing so that you can have a said result, right? So when it comes to government contracting, it kind of all falls in line with preparing is the be. Becoming is preparing. Getting prepared to win government contracts is one of the first steps, the thing that you have to do. You have to prepare. You can't just go get a government contract. There's certain things that you have to have that helps you get prepared, right? Starting with your business foundation. Business foundation is king. You definitely have to have that right? So regardless of whether you just started your business today, been in business 5 or 20 years, it does not matter. Still, preparing your business for government contracting is the very first thing, right? Becoming the person, becoming the business, becoming qualified, preparing for government contracts. That is like the most significant step to actually winning government contracts, is doing the footwork, right? The footwork, of course, includes having the right business structure. It includes having the right business documentation. What I mean is, in order to do business with the government, first you have to have a business. So you can't be doing it meaning landscaping or whatever it is that you're trying to sell to the government. You can't be doing it under the table. So you actually have to prepare yourself for winning. In order to win those contracts, you have to start a business. If you've already started a business, then there are certain elements and documentations within your business that you have to have in order to qualify for contracts. Well, what are some of those documentation? Well, some of them, just to start off and give you kind of like a checklist. But if you join my challenge, which I'll talk about later, you'll actually get the whole checklist, and we'll kind of walk you through what it also entails and what it means for you. But some of those things, aside from having a business, includes having an EIN, which is free, having a Dun and Brad number, which is also free, having your articles of incorporation if you have an LLC or some type of entity, having your fictitious business names if you have a sole proprietorship, having 2 years of taxes or 2 years of personal taxes, having a copy of your driver's license and proof of your citizenship. So all of these things and documentation is very key. A lot of times what happens normally is sometimes small businesses don't file their taxes, right? For whatever the reason, but you have to become the business that files their taxes. So which means that if you decide that you want to jump into this multi-trillion-dollar industry of government contracting and land a contract for your landscaping business, then guess what? You have to go back at least 2 years and file 2, maybe even 3 years of unfiled taxes. Okay. If you're just starting in your business, then guess what? That actually doesn't apply to you. But instead of business taxes, because maybe you haven't been in business long enough to file business taxes, then you will provide your personal taxes. Have you filed taxes ever, like as a person, right? And if that's the case, then yes, that is what you provide. If that's not the case, then of course, then you're going to need to explain that to the government why you haven't filed taxes or whatever, especially when you're looking to land lucrative 6 figures, multiple 6 figures, and $500,000, $250,000 contracts, doing the exact thing that you're currently doing, probably for much less, right? So yes, the government is a premium buyer. Yes, the government has your money. Yes, the government wants to pay you. Yes, you can build a lucrative, multiple 6-figure, even a multiple $1 million business by just having the government as your client. Do all those things, but guess what? You have to do the work first, the becoming, the be before the doing, right? You have to be before the do. Be the person that takes action. And then once you've done that, business foundation, which is a part of like the preparation process, is now you have to take action to put yourself in position. And that could mean, what do you mean by that? That could mean registering with certain agencies. That could mean going after the small business certification programs that exist. It can mean a whole lot of things, right? But getting qualified for government contracting is a part of the process to preparing to win government contracts, right? So as you begin to connect the dots or write the dots or design the dots, you have to include doing the work that it takes to prepare, right? And have your preparation list of here are all the things that I need to do. So the second thing, or the second most important thing when it comes to government contract that you actually have to do is propose. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you're enjoying it. I wanted to take some time to invite you to join me in the GovCon Challenge. The GovCon Challenge takes place once a month, where I invite a bunch of entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs to come and have me teach you the 5 things you must do to pre-qualify your business to land lucrative contracts with the government. So join me in the GovCon Challenge. Click on the link in the description. You'll be glad you did. Join as VIP for exclusive behind-the-scenes information, and you could become a part of the top 1% of entrepreneurs across the nation. Now back to the video you were watching. To win government contracts. So the first was prepare to win government contracts. The second is propose to win government contracts, because there are opportunities that are being released for landscaping as well as other services and products as well, every single day, every single hour, minute upon minute, seconds upon seconds, all the time. There's opportunities on all levels of government, local, state, and federal government. And so in order for you to basically propose to win, you have to submit a proposal. You have to respond to those particular opportunities. So that's the reason why the second step that you can take to land a contract is to propose to win government contracts. And you can't just stop with one. You have to continue, do this on a consistent basis, because the more you propose, the more chances you increase your opportunities of winning, right? The more chances of your opportunities of winning are, the more opportunities you have to land contracts, right? The more contracts you land, the more lucrative your business will be, okay? The third step to basically growing your business with government contracting as a landscaping artist, I love to say artist, I don't even know what that means, but I believe landscape is beautiful. Like, I love the landscape around where I live. I love the landscaping around my office space. Like, I think landscape is one of the most undervalued services, right? And so what the government has done is they've set aside opportunities for landscapers or people who in the landscaping business to be able to grow and thrive on their art or on the thing that beautifies the communities and stuff like that. The third step is then and only then, after you've prepared to win, after you've proposed to win government contracting, then and only then can you profit from winning government contracts. So prepare to win government contracting, propose to win those government contracts, and then and only then can you profit from your winnings, right? Making a profit. Sometimes you can be in business and not make profits. Sometimes $1 million business can not be profitable. You can have $1 million in assets, but be broke in cash flow and all those different things. But the great thing about government contracting is it allows you to have high profits. Your profit margins are extremely high when it comes to doing business with the government, simply because they are a premium buying entity. Okay, so they will buy your stuff. They'll buy it in bulk. They'll buy it in lump sums. They'll spend a whole lot of money on your stuff. And so this is the reason why, if you're in business for profits, you definitely want to be doing business with the government. Now I just shared with you the 3 things that you can do, that you have to do in order to start growing your business, and how to build your business with government contracting as a landscaping artist. Of course, the proposing to win and preparing to win and all those different things. Preparing to win is something that we actually help you do in GovConChallenge.com. If you just join us in GovConChallenge.com, we have some upcoming challenges. In our challenges, like, we've had people take the information and go land their first $50,000 contract, go land their first $250,000 contract, go land their first $26,000 contract, all those different things when they initially were not making any money in their business. And so it's a very powerful transformational experience, right? So it's a very powerful transformational experience to get pre-qualified and to know exactly what to look for when it comes to being prepared to win government contracts. If you're in the landscaping business and you want our help preparing to win government contracts, go ahead and join us in the challenge, GovConChallenge.com. And then during the challenge, we'll also talk about proposing to win. What do you need to do to propose to win those contracts so that you in turn can profit from winning government contracts? I'm Dr. Karwanna D, and I'll see you next time.